Hello, dear students. Today we're going to speak about photosynthesis. Let's start. Most plants have no structures for ingesting and digesting food. They have no mouth and no alimentary canal, yet plant material is rich in carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Instead of obtaining their food from other organisms, plants make it from themselves using simple ingredients. They are autotrophs. What is photosynthesis? A typical plant takes in carbon dioxide and water and builds these up into sugars and other complex substances. Oxygen is released as a waste product. The energy in the chemical bonds of the raw materials, carbon dioxide and water, is less than the energy in the chemical bonds of the products. Therefore, the reaction is endergonic and requires an external source of free energy. This energy is supplied by sunlight that falls on the plant. A green substance, chlorophyll, enables the plant to trap light energy and use it to make sugars. The process of using sunlight to build up complex substances from simpler ones is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a complex process which takes place in a series of small steps. There are two main stages in photosynthesis. A light-dependent stage in which water is broken down into hydrogen and oxygen using light energy, and light-independent stage in which the hydrogen reacts with carbon dioxide to form a carbohydrate. Water is reformed in this reaction. The light-dependent stage happens only in the light. The light-independent stage happens both when it is light and when it is dark. Covering glucose to other substances. The glucose formed by photosynthesis is used as a raw material for other chemical reactions. It is the main substrate used in respiration. Some of the glucose is covered to other carbohydrates, cellulose to form cell walls, sucrose to be transported to other parts of the plant, and starch for storage. Some of the glucose is combined with minerals from the soil to make proteins and other complex organic substances. Although light is needed for making glucose, it is not needed for turning the glucose into these other substances. Photosynthesis, the basis of life. Green life has been steadily pumping out oxygen as a waste product of photosynthesis for millions of years. Some of the oxygen is used as a raw material for respiration, but most of it has accumulated in the atmosphere. So the very existence of our oxygen-rich atmosphere depends on the photosynthetic activities of green life. Animals cannot make their own food. The only way they can obtain complex organic substances is by eating other organisms. These organisms ultimately depend on the ability of plants to harvest energy from sunlight to make food from carbon dioxide and water. Life on Earth is almost entirely solar-powered. The site of photosynthesis. Although leaves are the main sites of photosynthesis in most plants, it can take place in any part that is green. These green parts have chloroplasts, which contain all the biochemical machinery necessary for their light-dependent and light-independent stages of photosynthesis. Chloroplasts act as compartments isolating the photosynthetic reactions from other cellular activities. Each chloroplast consists of two membranes enclosing a gelatinous matrix called the stroma. The stroma contains ribosomes, circular DNA, and enzymes used in photosynthesis. Suspended in the stroma are thylakoids. These are disc-like membrane sacs, several of which are stacked in a group to form a granum. The space inside each thylakoid in a stack is connected with the other thylakoids in the stack, forming a continuous fluid-filled compartment called the thylakoid space. The thylakoid membranes contain photosynthetic pigments, including chlorophyll. The importance of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is vital for life on Earth. It fuels growth, reproduction, and other metabolic processes in plants. It is also responsible for the producing oxygen, which is essential for the survival of many organisms, including humans. Without photosynthesis, life as we know it would not be possible. That is the end of our video session. In the next video, we're going to speak about factors affecting the rate of photosynthesis. Thank you for watching.